at the
This
Christmas.
is that kind of group. This person tried to kill us. You're doomed to be our friend now.
Yep. Joke's on you, fucker. You're stuck with us now.
You're stuck with us.
Except for Horace. Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy right in the
Fuck
ear.
that guy.
I mean, like, the difference is that the Atlas had redeeming qualities of being, like, a cool, broody loner that we just want to endlessly harass and hug and, like, make friends with. Whereas,
Holy fuck.
like, that's all it is. We just see that edgy, brooding loner, and we're like, we, the introvert party, have adopted you now.
Oh,
And he's just like, no, 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 no.
no.
Whereas Horace is just an asshole and, like, you know, he kind of had it coming. Like, he kind of really had it coming.
He had it coming. No redemption arc.
I know Graham doesn't know it, but Scott, do you know the song "They Had It Coming" from Chicago?
No.
Fuck. I've never watched Chicago, but I know that song because
Sorry,
literally
we're both
every
losers.
cosplayer who cosplayed a Naruto cosplayer, female Naruto like cosplay, they like did that song, and I'm just like, fucking.
Hello?
Okay, so back in 2009, you know, when
Okay.
Chicago was really popular, there's a song called "They Had It Coming" where it was like 5 women in jail singing about how they killed their husband, boyfriend, significant other, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
And a lot of, you know, girls who were cosplaying Naruto characters would, you know, dress up as female Naruto characters and would sing that song, you know, saying that they killed, you know, their respective ship. You know, so like Hinata would kill Naruto, Sakura would kill Sasuke, yada yada yada.
It's like an oddly specific thing to have happened. Like, that's just a weird combination of things. Like, huh. Okay, I mean, I'm not judging. I'm just like, that's a really, like, fandom gets weird sometimes.
There's also AMVs on it, like everywhere.
Oh
So,
my goodness.
yeah, it's burned into my mind, and every time someone says They Had It Coming, I just think that song. What was it? It's called the Jailhouse something, I think is the name of the song. I don't remember. Fuck, it doesn't matter.
Holy shit.
Surprise.
Hello.
Glad we could take this walk down fandom memory lane.
I'm just like absorbing it still. Fandoms are wild. How is everyone?
I'm good.
That's good.
I got a new phone because mine is old. It needed an update.
That's good.
And I went from iPhone to Android,
That's good.
and it is annoying.
That's bad.
Well, it's not the worst thing in the world. The phone's okay. It's just a cheap like replacement phone. It's a huge upgrade in comparison, but
Just a cheapo beepo.
yeah. And Android apparently has way more customization options than iPhone does, and I'm like kind of mad about it.
Yeah.
I'm really mad about it because iPhone's super stingy, but it's like iPhone's reliable, and I'm sitting here looking at this Android going, "Fuck, am I just become this little Android, fucking little fine, whatever."
I went and saw a transfer counselor to, like, get a plan for transferring to the college I want to go to.
UC Davis.
UC Davis. That was fun.
Scott panicked and pulled his hair out trying to find songs.
Of course.
Sounds
My
like
entire
it.
being.
We love you, Scott.
Thanks.
We value you and really appreciate the time and
Thanks.
for us.
I didn't do enough. Me having had made like 6 handouts at this point and struggling on music, and I didn't do enough.
I'm like sitting here like, Scott, your I didn't do enough is like everyone else's 110%.
You know it's true.
Hate.
Yeah.
There's some DMs where it's like, no, that's their 200%. Congratulations.
Happy place. Happy place. Don't think about Ryan's campaign. Don't think about
I was about to say, it's like, so you're talking about Ryan, right?
Oh man.
I only mostly feel bad because I'm pretty sure I'm reusing like one song in here, and I'm just
Song?
like,
Oh no, you're reusing a song that you've used before? How
I value my atmosphere.
you're a hack, Scott. How could you?
If I played a song and y'all are like, oh, this played back when like we did this, then my immersion, my own immersion is ruined.
Only I do that. Only me.
Once in a blue moon, it'll be me that's like, "Oh, I remember this song. This played back when we did this thing." And everyone's like, "Why
And
do you
then I
remember?"
start to get the rope out. To just ask like preemptively, do we need a recap at all? I don't think we need a recap, but do y'all need a recap?
I don't need a recap.
Okay. Because
I talked to Bonneville. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Bonneville happened, and Bonneville,
Bonneville
and
happened.
Bonneville. There you go.
And we might get to fight
Everyone's
some
decorated.
Thrycreen. Yeah.
Might, maybe.
Might.
More importantly, I might get to diplomacy with some Thrycreen.
Oh, that's not. Oh, okay.
Just please forgive me as my brain adjusts to this like new format I'm going through.
All right.
New format. What?
New format. What the-
I'm scared.
Scott, that's
Well-
different. I don't like different.
No. I mean this mostly in like, you know, this is the campaign that's like progressed the most.
Oh, so we're in
like,
like new territory?
This is like, oh god, they have to actually travel now rather than me just stick them in one town and like pray.
Oh no.
Yeah.
We've gone beyond we've gone further beyond any other Saladin campaign.
I was wondering if us traveling was going to be. I don't want to say an issue, but just like a headache.
Not necessarily a headache, just like it's just more like
I've never done this before.
Like, wow, they actually made it this far.
I haven't had to actually do this yet. All right, time to get my shit together.
Like, you've had to do... I just imagine in my head, you've had to do Grey Banner, like, 3 times now.
Like Grey Banner-esque scenario.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You did.
Or-
You did that with like West Namseli and stuff, right?
Yeah. Hub town plus areas around Hub town.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Yeah,
go
yeah,
across the continent to someone's hometown. Which, to be fair, I always planned for. I just never got to put it into motion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gun to foot. All right. I'm ready whenever y'all are ready. I'm gonna like this. This is gonna be very wordy. So, Smirk, feel free to take a nap.
How dare you?
That's such a hard call out for Graham.
I
No,
have
this-
never.
It's mostly just because I've realized what I'm about to do for this intro.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah,
I
all
can-
right.
Am I in danger? Do I need to get the meme? Oh, fuck me. Okay.
Yeah, shoot the words all over my face. Yes.
No. all right. Let's get this fucking show on the road. Jesus Christ.
All right, I need to make sure the volume is correct before
Yeah.
I F11. You got the party going, Graham?
Yes, it's recording.
All right. It's gonna be silent for a bit before y'all ask. Before y'all are like, wait, there's no music playing. Just trust me. Trust me on this one.
Okay.
Okay, we got it.
Thanks. Okay, cool. Servant of a Million Star.
Fuck me.
The entire airship starts to like spin around you as you just wearily try to get to your bed, your stomach aching, your head spinning. You're not used to the air. You lie down for a moment. You let Edelweiss do his thing. Screw it. He can take care of himself. He can take care of things for all. You just need to lie down for a bit. You're going home, and that fills you with a lot of emotions, a lot of different emotions. There's a lot going through you, this new scenery, and this actually leaving somewhere, going back home, and you don't even know what to tell them when you get back there. You just need a moment to rest. Just need a moment to think to yourself. You feel like you don't even do as much as blink. And your head just pains, hurts. doze off for what feels like a small second. Wake back up. You're in that kind of floaty space again. That feeling of floating aimlessly. Not necessarily in water, at least you don't feel. But it envelops you, it consumes you. It's that feeling of nullness and dread again. And then you see, like, something off towards a direction, a shimmering of light. Although your body doesn't want to move towards it, you try. It's almost as if you're coming to it naturally. Soon, the closer you get, the more you struggle, the more you try to, like, grasp towards that light, and eventually it's violent. Very violent, very thrashing. You're just reaching out, trying to grab whatever you can to escape this feeling, this sensation you're going for, and then you finally hit something solid, climbing back out.
Yo! What the fuck?
Oops, sorry, I messed that one up. Here, let me fix it.
I was hoping that was just gonna be like the dream avatar from now on. It's like, yep.
I'm not Swan Noodle. I'm Swan Noodle.
You just clamber onto a shore. You hit it. It's just a solid surface. It shines brightly in your eyes, though you feel no pain.
Okay.
This place is
Like-
fucking rad.
So it's like glass?
It's hard to describe. You touch, but you can't really feel, just that it's smooth, almost glossy. As if it shines so perfectly, you feel you could slip on it, but you have that perfect grip on it. It's not fragile.
And those are rocks over there? So is it like falling apart?
You can't quite say for sure from the distance you're at, but it does look like ruined rubble across the room. In fact, even this, like, edge that you're on seems to start falling apart. You can't quite tell why, whether it's natural deformation over time or just something that happened here. All you see is stray lights ahead of you. To your front, you notice two lit braziers, ever flamed, and then to your right, let's say about like this direction, from what you can see, you see what looks like an archway with like a warm light that's coming through it.
I honestly expected you to say fog and make a Dark Soul reference. And I was gonna be just feeling intense fear.
No. But your vision just does kind of like skewer, like this atmosphere, this air that's wherever you are right now, just kind of surrounds you, befuddles you, almost makes you dizzy. Feel like you're half here.
Okay.
Dude, my inner rogue is like, how much do you think this shit is worth? How much treasure do you think is hidden in this place? I know it's a dream, but I bet you could, like, chip some rubies off a dream statue.
It's only as you exit the water that a feeling of absolute coldness just shoots up your spine. Like, you don't necessarily feel it on the outside, but it just feels internal. You're not shivering, but it's just cold. Endlessly cold.
Is it like a dead cold or like a frigid cold?
How do I describe it? I'd say more dead cold, I would say.
Oh, that's good.
It's a weird sense of sensation, like you recognize that the pain is starting to set in, but you fluctuate from feeling to not feeling.
Okay. So these are not stairs, right? These are not stairs. So the only really way to go is this way?
Yeah.
Okay, so I will make my way over to the braziers that I hate the word because it looks like it's saying like brazier. Not
Brazzers.
Brazzers.
Brad's
To your
is a porn
to
company.
your south, you note I guess from like your perspective, I'm just
Yes.
gonna point it to ruler. This
Yeah.
way, you know what I'm talking about.
To the south,
see-
yes.
You see what looks to be an endless hallway. It looks to be a sort of exit. At least that's what you would guess, but you do not know where that even leads. Looking towards the archway again, you note that light is just more cool, more calming. Soon enough, that feeling of cold just fades away from you, but you swear you see a figure on the other side of it.
Oh boy. Is it doing anything?
Not that you can tell.
I can't even tell if it's like looking at me or not.
No, it's more like kind of a silhouette.
Oh boy. I've played Echo. I'm not going down that hallway. You can't pay me enough. I've played Echo. Fuck this shit. Okay.
It's gonna be a doppelganger, and it's gonna try to murder me.
I'll walk towards the archway. Fear. All I feel is fear. I'm scared.
You get about that far, and that's when you note the archway itself, that warm light that's coming through it. As you get closer, your vision starts to become more and more clear. The fog seems to start kind of just fading from your head.
Okay.
But as you get closer, the other side of that archway,
Oh boy.
don't worry,
Ooh.
the other side of that archway becomes more clear, and you see that silhouette more coherently. But that's when you realize, as you try to pass through it, your hand just kind of stops at the light, as if to cut you off.
Oh, hello. You look.
Oh,
super
hello.
cool. You look super cool.
Who are you, friend? Do you have any rubies here?
Shut the fuck up.
I forgot to buy things for my family to come back to as gifts, so I'm fucked. I need some something. This will be a story.
He sits at the staircase he is sitting atop of. You see white robe clad over his figure, what looks to be several dangling bits of what you could believe to be jewelry, but to be honest, it all kind of blends together. You see some resemblance of a corporeal form, but none that you can decipher the true appearance of. Slowly, it gets up. It moves towards you. It gets just up to the other side of the archway.
Can I speak in here?
You open your mouth to try to vocalize, and it seems you are able to kind of just make noise from your vocal cords. So it does seem like you can't speak here. Because at first you just kind of just,
Okay. I guess you just say hello, I guess. It's just I don't really know how to feel about this.
It does not respond. At first you're not sure if it's just not able to hear you, or if you only feel like your voice is coming out of your mouth.
Okay.
Until it brings up a hand. It starts to do small gestures with its hands, but somehow you're able to understand, as if it's speaking to you.
Oh yay. Sign language. Okay.
It says to you, "You who borrow my sight, you who has my ears, to you whom I gave life to."
What? Okay.
To
Okay.
you whom I've gifted myself to.
Okay.
It presses its open hand, its free open hand, up to the light, pressing against it.
Okay, she'll respond in kind. It's fucking weird.
Kind of just as you just bring your own hand up to the other side of his hand, you know, kind of as if you're both pressing against glass. You feel just this surge of energy, feeling, emotion. It all just racks through you at once, as if you're going through, like, simultaneously a serotonin overdose while also a panic attack.
I felt that.
Oh boy.
I've been through that, lived through that, it fucking sucks.
Many voices ring through your heads. You can't quite tell who's who, what's what they're saying, how old that voice is, how present that voice is. Everything just floods through you. That feeling of null and emptiness that you just had, it just gone in an instant. And despite you trying to leave this, like, kind of like glass hand holding experiment you're doing right now, you can't bring yourself to move your hand away.
Oh boy,
It
I was
lifts
about to...
its head up just ever so slightly.
Oh, okay.
A more pinkish light towards where its face would be stares back at you. He gestures with his free hand once again. Remember who we are. Say our name. He begins to spell it for you. G R O, and then slap! You wake up.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Oh. 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 Okay.
Danielle, you don't sound excited.
Ah, fuck.
You wake up. Slap! Slap!
Fucking. Why? Why? Oh, Jesus. That's what the fuck?
You seem troubled.
I am troubled. Slap me, jeez.
Apologies. Remember that your pain is mine. Though I may not be able to express it, I feel as you do.
Oh, well. That sucks. Been going through a lot lately. That must have been hell.
Oh, hey, it's a song that I recognize for once.
Throw the playlist out.
I don't recognize it from somewhere in the game. I just mean I recognize this fucking song because I played Arcanum a lot.
No, everything's a secret.
I was like, damn, this is some Arcanum shit. This is Arcanum shit, isn't it?
Damn, this beat is bopping. Oh, I've played this game.
Well, anyway, I don't know, just been having a lot of nightmares lately, I guess. That was a new one, though. Well, sort of.
It seems your mind is more and more troubled with each passing day. Till I find a solution, I recommend not sleeping.
I love you, Thoth.
Thought that would be great, but I need to sleep.
Unfortunate.
Fortunate. Oh boy.
Foss steps away from the bedside, looking out the window at the sky before him.
What is it? Thinking of something?
At first he doesn't answer, seeming lost in thought, before he turns to you once more. Do you What do you see when you close your eyes? What is it within you that troubles you?
What do I see when I close my eyes? Or does he literally mean like when I like, I guess I could ask, do you mean literally or do you mean like when I dream?
I suppose more of the latter. I do not understand why. Why do you experience that which you do?
Have you seen it?
What you experience within your own heart, I cannot say. I cannot see. I'm here to overlook you, to watch over you. But to see within you, that is outside of my capabilities. Only to feel as you do. So when your heart speaks a tune that is out of tune of mine own, that is why I feel lost. I know not what you suffer. I know not why you feel the way you do. To this I will aid to find you an answer. But until then, I suppose, I have a means to communicate it.
I keep dreaming of this strange sea that I'm in. And this time I finally got out of the sea. And someone was there waiting for me. I don't know them. At least I don't think I know them. So, don't know why it spawned just so many emotions, though. Can't really explain it.
Perhaps back home we will find answers. For how I became a part of yourself. For this being that seems to watch over you, as I do as well.
Strange while I have two. Do you think you would be enough?
That is where my worry comes from. I worry this is a byproduct of myself.
Huh?
Both of us are unsure of how we came to be, what the exact predicament was, whether I had always been a part of you, or whether I've been a recent thing.
Oh. Really? You think that it's possible that you've always been with me?
Perhaps not always, but maybe longer than we had both thought.
Oh. Oh. Okay, that's an interesting thought that I didn't even once consider.
He kind of gently just like tries to take your hand. You let him reciprocate.
Sure.
Gently, two tiny hands clasp over your hand, closed hand. Releases them again. You feel that mosaic tile you've always had with you in your hand again. You remember not how you found this. Rather,
No.
you don't remember the exact specifications.
Yeah.
I awoke once you found the ebony staff. You who holds a shard that you have no recollections of. Slowly but surely, I do believe you're awakening to some forgotten memoirs of yourself. However, that which I worry, that which I fear, is that which what may be true, that everything is linked together, and as such, should I be the cause of your... Kind of looks you up and down once more, of your ailments, how to proceed from there. One cannot exist without the other, but in our continued existence, a third intervenes.
One moment, though. William, are you there? Are you busy?
The sending stone doesn't reciprocate at first until you hear that voice just chime in. Well, rise and shine to you.
Could you do me a favor?
What's it to you?
You know the armored elf, Osric? Can you send him to my room, please?
Oh, what? So I'm your escort now? Sure thing. Yeah.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
You don't got this guy on the sending stone at all?
Nope, we haven't had time.
Fancy that.
Oh boy, this is oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Something troubles you.
Well, if it's possible that what you're suggesting is true, then how much do I remember anything that the guy said?
You remember that dream you just had pretty vividly? Was there anything in specific you were looking for? Or...
No, just like all the things that he had said. Like, do I remember anything that he had said?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
It's not like you immediately just forgot about that dream. It's just it was a feeling of, how to say, deep within you, there was a small feeling of familiarity.
Okay. Oh boy. If have you ever heard of, like, I don't know, like some
Good talk, everybody.
Good talk, everyone.
I don't know. You know, the guy in my dream was not. I don't had. It's he implied that he well, he didn't imply, he said, just straight up said it, that he... Okay, this is really awkward, Thoth. Okay, you can't blame me for, like, being a little concerned that, you know...
Speak slowly. Speak clearly.
That's really hard to do. He said that he basically, like, I don't know, gave me everything. Like, he gave me life or something, and I'm a little weirded out by that thought. It's like, I don't know, this weird things that have come up and the weird things that have, like...
An imposter, then.
Oh no!
It is your parents that gave you life. Your mother and father. And
Yes.
to me, who has supplied you. To me, who has shared my magic with you.
Oh no!
If so, then why were you able to cast before I awakened?
Oh no!
As you hear footsteps come down the door.
Oh.
Edelweiss, at this point you notice from topside, you know, we're not gonna show this because, you know, we're gonna use theater of mind for this one because I don't want to switch maps just to switch back.
Yeah, that's fair.
At this point you notice William Wallace go to Osric's side real quickly, go back to his post, and you notice Osric heading down towards the lower levels. Do you choose to follow, or do you choose to maintain things up here? You don't have to necessarily let him know you're coming.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll be sneaky about it. Just otherwise, it's like, well, that's not weird at all.
Stealth check.
I figured. Okay. Stealth check. I don't have stealth for shit anymore, 'cause I'm paladin. I'm a paladin. Hey, 12's not bad.
12's not great either.
What's worse is that perception is a wisdom skill. Oh wait, no, never mind. Cause Osric is a fucking paladin. I don't have to be afraid anymore.
all this time, this literal year of like being afraid because Osric's a cleric. Not have to be afraid anymore.
You keep a good distance behind him, and you just kind of like trying to look casual. It's your airship. You can walk around wherever you please. You have every right to snoop, but he doesn't seem to notice you throughout the whole way. Nobody else pays you much mind because they're just looking at you and like, that's just Edelweiss doing his thing. So eventually, Osric down the stairs knocks on Red's door.
It's open.
Red
is just covering her eyes and just like rubbing her face.
Edelweiss at this point. You're just around the corner.
Completely invisible.
You wanted to see me, Captain?
I'm not captain.
Giving orders as if you were one, Belle. Straight to your bedroom and everything. Well, I do like how you've decorated the place.
Thoth meet Osric. Osric meet Thoth. Thoth doesn't like you, Osric. He doesn't trust you.
Kind of just crooks his head at you. Pardon?
Thoth, don't be a dick.
You forget. You cannot see me.
That's what I'm saying. Show yourself. Don't be a dick.
Crawls under the bed.
I'm sorry. He climbed under the bed.
Yeah, you just gotta give me a moment.
Is he gonna like? My first thought is like he's gonna like get up under a sheet and just be like,
he's gonna be his little kitty cat form.
"Oh my goodness." Yes. Look at him.
Oh my, hey, stow away.
Why are you like this? Why are you like this?
Oh man.
He does not respond.
Fine, Thoth isn't gonna play.
Whatever. Okay, so
you obviously you know I'm a warlock, right?
Well, I've had my suspicions, but, well... when you did enter that tournament, we did have to go for your, inventory, per se.
Hey, only Nimbus did that.
Yes? And who do you think she confided?
Oh, of course she did.
Like
She said she wasn't going to tell anyone. Well, okay, she didn't say that, but she said she wasn't going to tell anyone.
Jokes to you to think I'm somebody.
Like she wasn't gonna immediately turn around and tell her bestie, like, "Girl, Osric, I've got some tea."
To be fair, I did kind of strong arm her into it. I was curious. And, well, she makes a certain face when she knows she's holding back a lie.
Huh.
He points to his own face as if like he's making the same face, but you can't see it at all. You know, like this.
They're wearing a helmet, Osric.
I know.
Have you ever heard of a warlock having 2 active patrons at once?
2 of them. Well, unless you're a tiefling or an angel in disguise, I'd imagine not.
Oh boy. Murdoch owned the staff before me, right? Or made it or whatever.
It's less that he made it, more he refined it.
Was he a warlock too?
Hard to say. He wasn't necessarily. No. No, he was not. At least.
Did he have a friend then? Like someone he talked to that you could never see?
No.
He didn't talk to the staff?
The truth is, he was quite alone.
Oh boy.
That's a bit sad.
Oy.
To he who first forged the staff. Well, forged, I should say. He uses air quotes in this moment here. To he who perfected it. Doing so, he shunned himself from the rest of the world. For in his hubris, he felt that only he could shoulder the weight of it on his back. To his hubris, he is lost to us, but his work still persists, slowly buried under the same earth he tried to help look out for. And here you are, wielding one of his greatest yet.
Thank you, Mr. Big Dick Butt. So, do you remember when I asked you about the mosaic tile forever ago? 2 weeks ago?
Yes,
Is there anything you left out?
I'll have to quite remember what I said in the first place.
Have you been to the place where it was? Have you seen it? Or do you just know of it?
He grows silent for a moment. Not that you get the feeling he's trying to come up with a lie, it's more just how he's trying to describe it. What I can tell you is that I'm concerned how you found it. I'm concerned that you have it. I'm concerned what could have happened for that to end up in your possessions.
Why?
There are quite a few mysteries in this world, Red. Some darker than others, some more incomprehensible than others. But tell me, your fears, do they still persist?
Fears of the staff? Staff hasn't really done anything.
Fears of becoming something that you don't want to become.
Oh, that absolutely. That hasn't changed.
Know this, Red. I will do everything within my power to prevent that from happening. I can assure you. And should I fall, well, Otherwise, he'll pick up where I left off.
Edelweiss feels a little weird hearing that. Just a little like... like he knew that that was the score. Like, if Osric can't stop her, like, it falls to me. But it's just weird to hear him say it.
He still needs his training, yes. But I already see it in his spirit. And, well, he has an amazing teacher. But don't tell him I said that.
I think I already knows. I mean, he could have chose Harlock or you. Obviously, he chose the better one. Better option of the two.
If he chose the better one, he wouldn't be on the ship.
No ship could contain Harlock.
That's true.
That's not fuck, hold on. That's not Septos like driving the ship at that point. That's Harlock's sheer force of will. Lifting this thing into the sky. It's not the ship floating through the world, it's Harlock like shifting the world around the ship.
Yep.
Shifting the world around the ship.
At this point, Fa finally speaks up, just staring up at Osric.
Oh my.
Why avoid the question? Why take such an object and seek to refine it? Why do that? Why create an object you know was going to cause trouble in the long run? And for what? I beg your but you are so sassy, little one.
Oh. That's why he hates you. Huh. Did you make the
To
staff,
you.
Osric?
Did he what?
Did you make the staff, Osric?
Make it? No. As I've told you, my brother perfected it. But with my aid, I helped him seek the materials.
Huh.
Through my aid, it is how he became to the position of power that he found himself in.
Oh. The staff's... Is it made out of electrum?
Such a naive thought that one was.
Was it?
No. It was not.
Huh? Weirded out and confused. This is definitely not the topic I expected to have by having you come down here. I was going to talk about how I was having nightmares and how some weird guy said that he brought me back from brought me life or something, and this is definitely not where I expected this to go.
And that whole thing about, like, say our name. Like, what the fuck was that about?
Yeah.
That too, I guess. I don't fucking know. Oh my god. I am going to just murder you to death.
To you who
Oh.
sought. To you who sought to take the night sky. To you who sought to seek beyond that. To what end have you found yourself in? I'm sorry, whose child is this?
Oh, he's mine.
So yeah.
No.
Oh my god. It's going to give you a long and arduous talk about responsibility.
Thoth, he doesn't... I don't know.
let's just say I'm a warlock and he's mine.
Is that so?
I don't know why he doesn't want to show you what he really looks like, but he's an adorable little my cousin. My little desert dwelling cousin. Until he decides that he trusts you, because I guess he really doesn't.
Perhaps
So then
it's that he cannot.
Then again, if you know you helped make the staff and he's connected to the staff, which apparently he is, you know. Yes. You know. I don't know. I'm just spilling all of my guts. You already read my journal. You already know. Like, you've heard about Thoth and stuff. It's, you know. Whatever.
Your life is an interesting one, Red. I will tell you that much.
I was supposed to live a life as a blind tabaxi leader. And here I am.
It seems both of our fates have changed then. After all, I believe I should be, well, I believe I should be running a royal city at this point. But, given my family history, that doesn't quite seem possible right now. You should be dead is what you should be.
Family history? I mean, I guess we're just talking about the Murdoch stuff, but I'm also like, hey, what else you got in there, Osric? Thoth is right, though. He should probably be dead.
Yeah, I'm glad like it took that long for someone to react to Thoth just basically saying, fucking die, my dude.
Well, I was gonna ask, like, should you be dead, Osric? I
Fucking
was gonna let Graham finish.
Thoth out here like, I pronounce you with go die.
I'm just an angry little cat.
Surprised he's not hissing.
Thoth doesn't know how.
He doesn't know how. He's gonna mess it up if he tries.
Aww. That's sad.
Perhaps in due time, we can discuss more, divulge it as a group. Me, you, Edelweiss, Nimbus, together. But right now, we have to prioritize other things. Just know this much. In the creation of that staff, it let loose a chain of events that should have happened went differently. In seeking something greater, we opened our eyes to something that was far beyond our reach. And in doing so, we must repair that which we've started. This is why I still persist. This is why I wonder if my brother still persists. Or if he has left this world to its fate. Our eyes are open, Red. Innocence cannot be regained. Only taken.
I'm pretty sure Murdoch's still around. Really sure.
You have more confidence than I.
No, I just have a little cat that meows in my ear. A lot. Isn't that right, Thoth? Aren't you such a good boy? Yes, you are. I know you don't like Osric. It's an awkward situation because I like him. And Edelweiss likes him too. Edelweiss is dating him.
Are you saying this in earshot of Osric?
Yeah, absolutely. Aw, aw, look at the baby.
Oh my goodness. Look at him.
Feelings are another to discuss at another time.
Oh, I didn't mean those feelings. Oh, son of a bitch! I keep forgetting that you read my journal, and son of a bitch. It's not what I meant. I meant like, it's fun being around you and stuff.
Then let's enjoy our time while it persists. This path we all tread towards. Though it does bring me joy to see everyone in amazement, astoundment, this whole airship thing, and everyone looking towards a brighter future. I know it will not last.
Yeah, I know too. But
Please prepare yourself for anything that would happen.
yeah.
I will take my leave then.
Edelweiss is gonna like sneakily like head back up the stairs as quietly as he can.
Oh, Edelweiss.
Oh, Osric.
I was gonna say one last thing.
Oh, go on.
I never had any intention of pursuing you. Regardless of my feelings, it's, I wouldn't do that to Edelweiss. And plus, I think that, our relationship would be incredibly complicated.
Osric speaks nothing on the matter, merely staying silent as he closes the door behind him.
Look at you, Todd. You're so cute. I'm just going to pretend the conversation never happened. And try not to cry.
Edelweiss, wait, you're too quick.
Osric, what brought you down to this side of the ship?
Oh, well,
My room.
Your room's not on this side of the ship.
It's right over there.
It is it?
It's over here.
Oh. Oops.
Your room's down the hallway.
well, I had received word from a concerned William Wallace that our friend Charisse was feeling a bit under the weather.
Oh, I see. Nothing serious, I hope.
Oh, no, not at all.
That's good.
But, not
Can-
dragged
can-
into a conversation.
please? This one time, can Edelweiss be forced to roll a deception?
One
Yeah,
second.
sure.
Okay, say that again. Sorry.
Roll deception.
Okay. Deception.
I'm okay with that. I just wanted her to roll it.
Well, aside from getting dragged into a rather long conversation I wasn't quite prepared for, well...
Look, I'm sorry. It wasn't my fault. It was Thoth's fault. I was gonna talk about nightmares and bullshit. This was not where I expected things to go.
You're the one who introduced Fob.
What? I wasn't expecting that to happen. I was expecting him to just stand there and be grumpy.
What's done is done, and, well, more pressing matters to attend to. Right, Captain?
You're right. You're right. Honestly, I still have to decide who's going to be first mate. Are you interested in being first mate? You look like you'd make a great first mate, Osric.
Is that so?
I mean, okay, it was you or Charisse, but Charisse is... Eloise just kind of like stares off towards her room. I don't think she'd take the position.
Well, if you'd see me fit, I'd happily oblige.
Considering it anyways, I'll get back to you. But chances are, yes, I'll give that position to you. You seem like the best fit for it.
I'll add it onto my resume then.
First mate of the SS Escobar, under Captain Edelweiss. Just wait, in a few years, that's going to open doors for you. Oh, you were first mate on the Escobar? Ho, ho, ho!
Let's just hope you don't abuse your position of power, lest I leave a nasty, scathing opinion on you and your crew.
I would never, Osric. I intend to wield my power and authority honorably, diligently, and respectfully.
And that's what Harlock said.
I don't know how to take that.
Yes, you don't. Yes, you don't. Any closer to that crash sand skimmer, I hope.
I imagine we must be nearing it now. I
I
don't
would
know.
hope so.
I'm interested in what we'll find. I hope everyone's alright. I admit I'm rather interested to see what did the damage. Secretly, I'm hoping it's Thrycrane.
You know, Red's sibling did seem rather eager to go.
He did. He seems rather eager about most things. Well, anything that involves getting into a fight or boasting.
Well, consider obliging him.
That's a good point. I suppose he'd enjoy getting out and feeling the sand underneath his feet and probably fighting off something twice his size. It'll make him feel good.
I feel it might also do Red some personal peace of mind. Being able to bond with her brother again, side by side on the battlefield.
Ah, that's a good point. Edelweiss is still like, I really don't see how they're related. Like, he's just like, their personalities are just so different. It's like, they're very aggressively different. How did they come from the same parents? It's weird.
Oh, just wait till you meet her dad and mom. You'll be even more confused. Well, it'll make kind of sense.
There's a sort of an old saying, each person is born under a different star, and that star has its own impact on that person, the way it shines, the way it glimmers. Well, they're definitely two different stars, I can tell you that much.
Yes, if ever there was proof positive of something like that, it's those two.
At this point, let me see here. Was there anything either of you wanted to take care of on like the airship deck here, or shall I just move on towards our destination?
I'm good?
I'm good, yeah.
Alright. At this point, there's just kind of minor discussions on how the plan will go. Osric recommends the rest of the crew just keeping the airship nearby, not necessarily parked, but nearby in case of an emergency extraction.
Yeah, I'd keep it in the air, or
Yeah.
if we were worried about power, since Edelweiss is leaving with Septos.
Well,
Yeah.
it's a scenario of as long as Edelweiss doesn't travel too far,
That's true.
Okay.
it's just Septos won't be able to come in and bail him
Yeah.
out.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's
So
fine.
yeah, you definitely have to make that decision.
Yeah, no, we can leave Septos in the engine. I'm sure he'll enjoy that. And worst case scenario, we can do an emergency extraction and get the hell out.
Because he'd be able to, like, that's actually a really good idea. Because Edelweiss can tell Septos right away that shit's gone bad. And, like, Septos doesn't have to do anything. He can just make the ship go.
Mm-hmm. Suddenly, the engines are revving, and whoever's at the helm is like,
Oh shit, oh fuck. Osric also recommends that while the crew will keep an eye out, they're going to try not to expend too much ballista ammo. You know, that's ultimately your call.
Yeah, that's fine by me.
And other than that, mostly Exalted Bastard over here is just really eager to get on the field with the both of you.
Yeah,
Is it
Edelweiss is down.
Just Exalted Moon, or are we bringing more?
Just Exalted Moon. Everyone else is kind of just tending to the current scenario. William Wallace keeping watch. Nimbus, Osric, kind of just staying behind, making sure everything flows smoothly on the ship
Okay.
while you're both gone.
Okay.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Well,
With
that
the three of us, yeah, we can handle just about anything.
Atlas just looking over the rim of the ship, just brooding menacingly.
As he does. Bet he's
William
giving some seagulls a heart attack.
Is there? Would there even be seagulls?
That's a good point. We're in the desert. I didn't think that through.
It's actually funny because let me actually go to the airship deck real quickly. 'Cause
Vultures, maybe.
I put these two right next to each other.
Uh,
5 feet apart.
two
Are they-
bros in a hot tub, 5 feet apart, 'cause they're not gay.
Sorry, I'm just imagining Exalted Moon trying to talk to Atlas. Like, that's gonna go well.
Watch them
Like, he's
get
trying-
along.
He's trying to make like water cooler conversation, and Alice is just sandbagging him the whole time.
Well, Red would walk up. It's like, oh, good, you met my brother. That's what I wanted.
So do you like carry anything bigger on you? No. Like a cannon? No. Big sword? No. What is life worth to you?
It depends. Are we talking about like life or like the life of Charisse? Because
I am gonna comment on one more thing before I forget, inevitably again.
Yeah.
So, in regards to this, in regards to the decision of you both having a full crew, I will say, just because like I want to give like a more like accurate depiction as to like why to keep the crew maximum the way it is. I'm gonna call that more of a resource and supply concern rather than like a cram everyone onto one ship concern.
Okay, that makes
So,
sense.
Where the crew is currently at, you're not expending any money to keep everyone fed and like, you know, like this will vary scenario, but you're not expending any money to like keep everyone like supplied.
Okay.
Okay.
Any
That's-
more than that, any
Gonna
more
stop
than
paying
that,
money. Got
yeah,
it.
you're gonna start like it's gonna start coming out of the wallet.
Okay.
Cool.
But naturally, with a
great.
larger crew size, you could, in theory, make more money by doing better hauls, salvaging
Yeah.
operations. Okay.
Okay. So if we find a good surgeon, we can make this work. Got it.
Please pull the bullets out of my friends.
Yeah. Because I don't think Nimbus or Osric could successfully do that without breaking something.
And look, I'm
Whoops, I
technically,
broke your arm.
I'm captain now. I can't be captain and the surgeon.
I mean, that's fair to say.
Well, realistically, you could still like own the ship and like quote run the ship, but not have the captain's title. It would be a little complicated, but you know, it's like CEO versus owner of the company.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
That's fair.
On the other hand, Edelweiss really likes the title of Captain Sir Edelweiss.
I'm not surprised.
Captain
being
Sir
s-
Edelweiss. Thank you very much.
That being said, eventually the airship itself kind of gets closer and closer to this like kind of crash site, and eventually the three of you are dropped off. So,
Bonnabelle has a little tiny purple book on her desk.
Does she? Oh wait, right.
Is it her diary about Edelweiss?
I mean, we'll never know.
No!
Joke's on you. We're stealing that shit.
Wow.
Edelweiss would never.
Yeah!
So eventually the three of you are kind of just dropped off like nearby the site. Airship's still kind of just hovering around in the air nearby, just in case. But the three of you like mostly just make a small trip on foot. Where you are in the Savannah Lands right now, it's kind of one of those more drier, arid parts of the Savannah Lands where it's more sand than grass. However, like the sand isn't too loose, so you're like Edelweiss to you, who has like no training or like any sort of like previous experience on traveling on top of sand, you're able to manage this just fine.
Okay. It's not yet difficult terrain.
It's not difficult terrain, not yet.
Not yet.
But to kind of confirm the reports from William Wallace, as you were all like kind of getting onto the scene of the crime, it's for sure crashed. But there's no real sign of any like, how to say, there's no sign of any like external damage other than the sail being missing, like completely gone.
That's strange.
Nobody was noticed to be like kind of scavenging around it. The place it crashed is kind of like, yeah, it's kind of like sort of like dented into the earth. But there didn't seem to be any other signs of like life around here other than the single signal flare.
Exalted Moon. What do you make of this?
I make it they must have came, like, saw us coming and come running off. Sad. And let's look for survivors, yeah?
Indeed. Why would they remove the sail like that, though?
That? And the crew just, well, they decided, oh, it's too scary out in the savannah lands. Our ship stopped moving. Everyone pack up, go to the nearest settlement, try to find help. But shoot the signal flare just in case to piss off whatever comes here. Spits off to the side.
Can I cast Mage Armor on myself?
Yeah.
I'm casting Mage Armor on myself. Goodbye,
here.
spell slot.
13 plus its dexterity modifier, so that brings your AC to 16. Wow.
I'll go ahead and go around the back if you want to go on top.
Sounds good. Stay safe out there, Charisse.
Right, me and you, Purple Man.
Edelweiss is gonna start climbing on up it.
Athletics roll.
Naturally. Athletics. The one I don't have. The one I don't have!
You just kinda
Yeah!
jump, kind of just latch onto the wall.
The armor is a bit too heavy.
The armor's, yeah, you're getting used to like the heavier stuff on you, so you're barely like an inch off the ground at this point.
Oh, this is
Exalted Moon
embarrassing.
just kind of doesn't even comment. He just kind of looks at you, crosses his arms. Just,
I'm getting used to the armor.
It's radiant, right?
In training, yes.
Cool. Observe.
Please tell me he rolls a... Damn it! I was like, please let him roll a 1. Please let him roll a 1.
Not even grabbing onto it, just one solid leap up, and then he extends his hand to you.
I'll take it.
I swear, if Exalted Moon is like the biggest douchebag but the greatest wooer, I'm quitting this game.
So, Danny, around the back, even around here, you don't really see any external damage, not anything from behind anyways. But the way but you do note that the sand skimmer itself is kind of leaning forward as if it's more like the front end got kind of just like started sinking into the earth. But not by a large margin, just enough to disrupt travel. However, without its sail, this thing isn't going anywhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna make
And
my
even-
way around the front then.
Even then, it wouldn't take a lot of even then it wouldn't take a lot of it would take a lot of effort to get it dislodged.
Yeah.
Make me an investigation roll, however.
Investigation. Yeah, I have it.
Hey.
As you're kind of passing by, you do know, like, because of how the ship is positioned, there is one thing you kind of note out of place, in that, like, you see what looks to be a leak from the bottom side, the back side, and then you're like, hold on a minute.
Yeah.
After closer investigation, it seems to be a leaking keg barrel.
Hold up a minute. Hold up a minute. What kind of keg?
Just a simple keg of ale. It must have been imported from the southern. It must have been imported from southern Saladurn. However,
From the
you do
Mesa?
know- yeah, the Mesa.
Oh, lovely.
But you are kind of noting that, like, once you investigate this area further in, just barely, not enough for you to be able to crawl into yourself, but you do note that on the underside, there's actual damage there.
Can I send Thoth? He's little.
Yeah.
Get in there, you little shit. You got those tiny little baby hands.
So Fop just kind of like comes out here. Give me a second. Let me just
Also,
like
like,
Fop token out.
I'm just thinking, like, wait, that doesn't make sense. No dwarf would willingly abandon ale. Either that or
Fop just kind of nods to you in understanding and goes to the underside, speaking to you through your telepathy through him. He does note it's full of supplies. Nothing touched though, strangely enough.
There's no one in there? Is there evidence of life at all?
I sense one being in here.
Oh. Where?
Further up the front side in the cargo hold. But I don't see anyone.
Okay. You can come back out. Red is going to telepathically tell Edelweiss that Thoth thinks that there's someone in the cargo hold.
Edelweiss, like, nods for seemingly no reason as far as Exalted Moon notes, and just turns to him and your sister has reason to believe there's someone alive in the cargo hold.
You're welcome.
What?
Thank you?
Kind of looks you up and down as you're now on like the same level of ship with him, thanks to him giving you a hand up here.
Oh,
Aw.
right, sorry. Got distracted by your sister telepathy. Sorry. Thank
Two
you
for two, purple. 2 for 2.
Edelweiss
Come on.
rolls
Try
his
again.
eyes. Alright, let's try this again.
Is he ignoring? Like, any. Okay.
Hmm?
Is he just being a shit, or is he, like, purposefully ignoring, like, anything odd that's happening to Red?
Yeah,
Hard to
like,
say.
him
It's
not
something you'd have-
Yeah, sorry.
It's something you would have to talk to him about later.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, that hasn't come up with Red, but that's just like a, excuse me?
Just, like, not responding to your sister has telepathy thing. Like,
Yeah. He just kind of gets on top of this top level, kind of like he sees you like halfway, like he about twice as much speeds up climbing to you, reaches his hand out to you again, but then he realizes, wait a minute, we're both stupid.
Hmm?
We just sent the blind girl off to explore by herself.
She'll be fine. I trust
No,
Sharice.
what kind of guide are you?
I'm not a guide?
Did she have her walking cane with her?
Edelweiss, like, stares at him as he's kind of hanging there, like... Exalted Moon, your sister can see.
No, she can't.
Yes, she can. How?
The fuck? Aye! He kind of just...
Oh no, it's fine.
Looks, looks over as you've perfectly traversed around.
She'll
What
look
is
up
your
at him.
walking cane?
Huh? I didn't bring it with me.
And you are able to just perfectly go around the ship.
Yes. I can see, brother.
Yep, you can, Red. You can.
Red,
He
where did you
puts
pick
red,
that up?
He puts red in air quotes. It's shorter to say.
Edelweiss, how far up is Edelweiss at this point? Is he like
At this
almost
point,
there?
the rim, and then like Exalted Moon's just back in your face. I have news.
Hmm?
My sister Do not tell her how proud of her I am, but she has developed common sense.
I see. Well, Exalted Moon, I'll keep this a secret between you and me. I wouldn't want her to know that her brother was proud of her. I can understand that feeling.
Yes. Hurry up.
Almost there.
My dude, you need to do some squats.
I have a particular set of skills, one of which was not, unfortunately, climbing, but...
Bro, he just kind of shakes his head at you.
Did he say that she has a sixth sense?
Tremor sense.
Oh, tremor.
As in being
That's-
able to feel it. You
She's
don't talk
fucking Daredevil.
like that, like, well, that's more, I guess so.
Oh,
Technically,
okay.
yeah.
I was gonna say blind sense, but I'm thinking, like, think more like Toph from
Yeah.
Avatar.
Yeah, I'm sensing the earth shift underneath me. Yeah.
I don't
So-
think this was arousing.
Yes, that's a word for it. Question, Exalted Moon, while we're up here.
Hand on doorknob, yes.
I've never really had the courage to ask Charisse. It always felt like a personal matter, but was she born blind, or did she suffer a terrible accident?
Well, she was lying to me her whole life. I mean, she was just kind of born that way.
That makes sense. And Edelweiss is just like, what the fuck? In his head. Just, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck? Thank you.
Danny, still no note of like any other damages around the ship other than, like I said earlier, just the angle it's in. But the front ramming head of it still seems to be above ground, but not as high up as it should be.
Does the ground seem unstable where it crashed?
Give me a nature check.
You mean survival? Wait,
No,
oh, there is
nature.
nature. Ah! I thought it's a thing that exists.
You kind of just feel the ground with your, like, you feel that familiar, like, savanna ground. Not by a large margin, but there is, like, kind of a difference. However, you also smell something in the air, funnily enough. Nothing strong, but kind of catches you off guard. Not a usual savanna scent. It smells more like... How would you put it down? It smells more like the breeze you would feel when the ocean kind of just like when you're near more of like the beach side of things. That's when Exalted Moon kind of just opens that door he's next to, and then you hear him Edelweiss, you hear him just kind of just very like disgruntled, shit, and then you hear something launch. Give me 1 second before everyone moves.
Oh, that can't be good.
Excuse me for a second. I just have to check. Okay. He does get advantage on this.
All
You
right,
just-
barbarian.
You just hear him go, shit. And then Edelweiss from your side, a large ballista bolt right through the sailing pole. Like that arrowhead just hits you on the other side.
Shit!
Everyone,
Initiative?
yes.
Edelweiss just sitting there, like, looking at that, like, oh.
Yay! I rolled a 20. Should've. I heard that, right?
Yeah, you heard that large crash.
Edelweiss is just like, I don't see blood on that. You're still alive over there, Exalted Moon?
Something like that.
Oh, good.
It hit Edelweiss. Did it do damage?
No, it poked, it stopped midway through, but like it kind of
Okay.
came close.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad you're still alive. I'd hate to have to tell Charisse you were dead.
Token layer.
Ayy! Ayy!
Mother Queen! Yay! Okay.
Put that to the back. There we go.
Like, as soon as as soon as, like, the fight, like, actually started, Edelweiss is just like, wait, we're under attack. Are they Thrycrane?
I hope it's Thrycrane.
I hope it's Thrycrane.
It's been so long. Movement is 60 feet, or is it 30 feet?
30 feet. 30 feet.
Okay.
It also depends on who you are.
Also, you have a climb speed of 15 feet.
Yeah. I also have sprint.
Oh yeah, you have your Tabaxi sprint.
Yeah.
How dare you? Stop having sprints.
No.
No.
Crom, stop teleporting. No.
Nah.
Oh dear.
I was about to say, he did not fucking roll higher than me, son of a bitch!
No, but he
no,
came
I'm
close.
the dominant kid. Alright, 13. Okay, alright, so... Alright, Red, Moon, Thrycrane, and then Edelweiss. Edelweiss, immediately you hear a loud crash as from, you peek over to, like, Exalted Moon's side of things. The, like, two Thrycrane have already set up in here with a ballista and just were aiming to shoot whoever came through.
Clever.
But as of now, you seem to know it's only just these two.
He's still thinking about the whole life signature that was supposed to be at the front end, and he's just like, am I gonna get ambushed? I'm gonna get ambushed.
Excuse me, I gotta roll one more thing.
Wait, but Thoth didn't sense the Thrycrane?
No, that's the thing, he didn't.
What?
Maybe they're like mindless drones, so they don't have like anything for him to. I was gonna say, oh no, where did the tornado
Oh
go?
god. Oh no, initiative's over. Good job everyone, you did it.
Oh, Danielle figured it out. The Thrycrane aren't real. Thoth couldn't sense them. They're not actually there. It's just a figment of your imagination.
Alright, Red, your turn is up, and almost immediately you see two beings. You see one kind of shift of movement on the front side of the ship as you realize the Thrycrane are camouflaging themselves. So that material that looked like wood just kind of starts moving, and then it starts to reveal itself
Oh,
onto the
shit.
Thrycrane.
Oh, the baby little face! You can help! Yo, what is...
Oh dear.
As well as-
great.
As well as another creature, like, peeking up from his own invisibility spell. That's another Tabaxi.
Oh! What's the term? Helen well met or something? Wait, I'm not in Grey Band anymore. I don't have to use those dumb terms anymore.
Combat time.
Combat time. Red is gonna ask Edelweiss telepathically if they're okay, because she heard the noise.
We're fine. Your brother dodged a ballista bolt, but he's fine. Little smug.
Oh. That's normal. Okay, Red is gonna ask the... who are you people?
He does not answer you.
Okay, fine. I'm... Alright, fine. Do they look hostile towards me in any way?
He looks menacing at you, but weapons out. The Tabaxi specifically has a... You note that he has a dagger unsheathed, ready. Wears mostly like what would look to be kind of, standard Tabaxi combat gear. Give me a perception check.
I was about to say, it's like, is it desert or savannah? I'm assuming it's desert. Fuck me.
Actually, I will correct myself on that. It's kind of more of a blend of like traditional savannah outfittery, but he has like kind of pieces of like more other cultures, suggesting import wear.
Okay. Interesting. Oh, interesting.
If you had to take a guess based on like stories you've heard from your past, he might be Beach Tabaxi.
Oh shit.
Dude!
Grandma's just wants them to be surfer dudes so bad.
I do and I don't. On the one hand, I'm like, it's too goofy. On the other hand, dude!
Dude!
Dude! Killer ambush, brah.
Shut the fuck up.
That's really big. Do Thri-kreen, are they considered beasts or are they considered humanoid?
Humanoid.
Okay. Boop, 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 boop.
That's the last question you get.
Oh, yeah. I'm debating what spell I want to use. I think I want to hold my action, but I'm trying to decide what
Alright.
spell I want to use.
Red's in deep thought, so I'll put you on hold.
How big is a 20-foot square?
Let me see here.
If I remember correctly, it should be 20 feet by 20 feet. Yeah,
This
there you
big.
go.
Oh, that's huge. Holy shit, that's huge.
Yeah, magic is bullshit.
Okay, I'm gonna hold my action. I don't even know if this is even like allowed. If anything comes towards me or attacks me, I want to use Avard's black tentacles on myself. Well, not on myself, but centered around myself.
Spicy. Alright, let's go.
So I'm just gonna hold my action. If they attack me, then I'm gonna.
Why do I have a smiley face tattoo in my inventory?
It's on your hand. She put it. Ariel put a stamp on your hand.
Oh, right. Okay,
so you
thank
can go
you.
to the Underdark.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, right.
I forgot about that. Okay.
Me too.
She gave you a Chuck E. Cheese stamp.
Yeah.
And it's permanent and you can't take it off. I want to use my big spell. I want to be creepy tentacles. Though I want to retheme that so it fits more with stuff. But I don't know how to do it. I guess I could do black tentacle stars. That works. So it's black tendrils rather than tentacles.
Now.
Tendrils of starlight choking your enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
That does sound dope.
Alright.
Moon into the fray.
Yeah, okay, so Moon just looks back at Edelweiss just like looking at Edelweiss just more louder, more abrasive. He's got a glint in his eyes. Witness me, Drow boy! Witness! Charges in, great axe out, hits his rage, which he just flavors more as just absurd smugness and just on top of the ballista just starts hacking away at people.
And there he goes.
He gets extra attack.
He gon' smash.
Crits
Oh.
1. Crit fails 1.
He has fell
Hits the
cleave.
other one. That's what
Oh
he
my
named it.
gosh.
So alright. Alright, good. That went out perfectly. Already just swinging wildly without abandon, just spins around. Manages to like miss. Sorry, let me word this a certain way. Hits the first one with his great axe. You already see like carapace and like an arm. There's like an entire arm fling off from
Ooh.
17 damage onto one. Misses the other one, but hits the pulled back drawstring of the ballista, which he's on top of. Shunk. Ah!
Nice. Very skillful. Like Edelweiss does a quick little golf clap.
Slams back as you watch Exalted Moon. A kind of aura emanates from him. You see ghostly visions of Tabaxi dude bros scrounge up behind him. kind of just lifting him back up. They yell in like the same manner of him. Smirk, give me a dude, bro, like battle cry.
Yo, dude, fuck him up, bro. Dude, bro.
As they charge in on that first Fry King, they hit.
Bro.
What do I? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna use this symbol. So while Exalted Moon's ancestral protectors are active, let me see here. Target has disadvantage on any attack roll that isn't against the Exalted Moon.
Gotcha.
And when the target hits a creature other than Exalted Moon with an attack, that creature has resistance to the damage dealt by the attack.
Ooh.
So if they try to, say for example, hit Edelweiss, they're gonna get disadvantage, and even if they do hit, Edelweiss only takes half damage because those dude bros are just up in their faces.
Where you going, man? Where you going? What do you think you're doing, bro?
Yeah.
Bro.
I can't believe that we literally made the Logang before
Yeah.
it became a game, before they were in the fighting game. I can't.
There you go. So that's his turn. Sneaky. Alright, try Kreen. At this point, Edelweiss, you're seeing up on the, let's see, right side of the ship. You notice two more are starting to climb up.
Fuck me. Oh, hello, gentlemen. I don't suppose you're in a chatting mood.
I'm gonna go for the one aggressing on red first, because that'll be straightforward, and then everything else on the other side of the damn ship.
Yeah, well, Red would say like before like he did anything. It's like I don't want to like start anything, dude. Oh, I said, dude. I'm talking with Edelweiss too much. No.
Let me see how this goes. Your AC's higher now. That kind of stinks for me. Alright.
Hey, I'll
So-
probably not die for once.
This one just kind of leaps forward, and you immediately see two throwing weapons just as he's leaping forward. One you manage to dodge, but the other hits you in the arm. It's kind of a free-ended like throwing projectile. You know this as like kind of a Fry Kreen invention. So these guys are using weapons.
Is that unusual? Or is it a
It is.
surprise?
It's unusual to you, Red, because they've been known to just be mostly unarmed and passive.
Huh. Since he attacked me, time to use my horrible you. Oops.
Alright.
I was gonna post it so it said what it did, but that works too.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. So give me a rundown on how that one works again.
Okay, 20-foot square on the ground with you see within range, blah, blah, blah. It's up for 1 minute. Squirming, emanating tentacles fill a 20-foot square on the ground so you can see within range. For the duration, these tentacles turn the ground into difficult terrain. When the creature enters the affected arena for the first time on that turn or starts its turn there, the creature must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take 3d6 bludgeoning damage and be restrained by the tentacles until the spell ends. The creature at the start of its turn in the area and it's already restrained by the tentacles, it takes 3d6 bludgeoning damage. The creature restrained by the tentacles can use an action to make a strength or dex saving check, its choice, against your spell save DC to succeed so it can flee.
Alright.
I would assume it doesn't say that I'm unaffected, but I assume that I am not affected by my own spell.
I'll say in this case, yes.
At least in this
I am?
case.
It makes sense to me that you would be safe in this zone.
Okay.
Yeah, like unlike a fireball, but like with this, it's like, you
yeah.
summon spooky, starlight tentacles. Yeah,
That's concentration
Tendrils.
too, so I'm gonna mark that.
Oh, it is, yes. Let me double check, but it should be.
Edelweiss just sees that shit
Concentration. Yeah, concentration for 1 minute. It's probably lifting the ship a little bit.
Yeah. I would say so. So I'm gonna note that damage. So here's how this one goes. As this frag queen launches towards you, the tentacles just start like bursting out of the floor, you know, in your own little trap card, attempting to wrap around the bug man, but he just shoots straight through the gap into your face, already brandishing another weapon. The other Tabaxi isn't so lucky because he's trying to bat away these tentacles, but one grabs him by the arm, the other just kind of like starts to strangle him, so he's gonna deal with that on his turn.
Aw, damn. I was hoping he'd make it. Oh well. He said I didn't want to fight. What you gonna do?
Let's see here. Alright, Edelweiss, the two advancing on you just kind of focus more on like surrounding you. So you do know they're both brandishing dual-ended pole arms. Both seem to just kind of like try to swipe at you. Some of them hit you directly, but it bounces off your armor. So you kind of note this like 1-2 motion, like 1-2. Because of their multiple arms, you do count 4 on each one. Mm-hmm. They are able to kind of move more like dexterous. So while you can't dodge every blow, you're at least able to like shrug it off thanks to your armor.
Gotcha.
So you take no damage.
Nice.
They're also. Oh wait, no. So those ones don't get disadvantage on attacks. It's only the 2 inside, right? Or the 1 inside?
The last one Exalted Moon hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Cool. Barbarians are officially complicated in Daniel's brain.
All right.
Only if you go with that one.
That's because we gave them more. Like, we gave them something actually complex, and it's like, cool, thank you. These two are going to rush out to kind of surround the Exalted Moon. Only one manages to get a hit in, but it barely scratches him. Like, it's actually kind of sad how, like, a throwing projectile just, like, went straight into his shoulder, and he's just like, ah!
Tickle damage.
Smirk, you're up.
All
You're
right.
surrounded by 2 bugmen.
Not the threesome I ever envisioned, but you know, I'm willing to make this work. Must you chaps be so aggressive? He's like dodging their hits as he's trying to draw his sword. Honestly, we could have talked. We could have been friendly. I don't know. It would have been nice. I'm gonna pop Channel Divinity. Specifically Legendary Strike. For 1 minute, my weapon attacks will score a critical hit on a roll of 19 or 20 on the d20.
Okay, alright.
And then
I'll make a note of that status. Just help me double check that.
Will do. I intend to be on that as much as I can. I'm going to make a weapon attack against this one here.
Okay.
There it goes. Does that hit, or did I?
You hit.
Fantastic. Do I want to? How's my spell slots looking? 4 and 7. Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna add a smite to that. Level 1 baby smite. Okay. Did I seriously not add smites as an easy? Am I this bad at being a paladin? Oh, for fuck's sake, why am I like this? Give me 2 seconds.
Yes.
I apologize. I swear to fuck, I thought I did this. Okay. Let me just find it so I can... Deals 2d8. Okay, so it's an extra 2d8. Fantastic. Okay. So there's regular damage, including the fire damage, and then here's
Yes.
my 2d8 radiant.
Yeah, no, it's dinner time.
7, 18...
I'll make you food after my next turn.
I'm glad I
Top
can
one,
actually...
yes.
Yeah, the top one. I'm glad I can keep up with Exalted Moon's damage output there a bit. I had that moment of like, huh, is he gonna be better than me in a fight? It's like, it's a barbarian. It's fair if he does.
So, alright, just in one fell swoop, just kind of just trying to find a good point to swipe at, and then just right in between like some of the carapace plates, you just leave like a scathing mark right there that just gives kind of a glowing slash afterwards, and just slowly starts to burn up its body. Exalted Moon kind of looks at you from the corner of the eye and just kind of like slowly nods, just like, alright.
Ah, fascinating. That carapace really is something. Really.
But
Go on.
that Fry Queen just lets out a shrill buck cry.
Now, see, this could have all been avoided if we could just talk, but no, you have to be all violent. Edelweiss rolls his eyes. That's my turn.
Alright.
Catman-do.
Yeah, Catman-do. He's gonna try to break out of this tentacle situations he's in. Oh, so he still takes 3d6 just by starting his turn in here. Danny, can you roll that for me?
Danielle?
Oh no, she's gone.
Yeah, I'm rolling.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
It's rolling.
5 damage to him. So he's restrained. He can't really move from where he is, and he can't really like swing his blade at you. But that's when you notice like his right eye starts to glow.
Oh, what the fuck?
He casts a spell directly from his eye.
Huh? To who and where and what and why?
Towards you, but it kind of just misses you, hitting the ground next to you. Just.
What was that?
You notice kind of a mist, a fog just kind of emanates from that area afterwards. But it smells of the ocean again.
Did
What?
that spell seem familiar at all?
Arcana check.
Arcana.
Oh, yeah, the Arcana.
It seems like a cantrip, at least. It seemed to be kind of a modified version of one, though. So that's why you're having trouble putting your eye on it.
How much can I see his eye from here?
Not very, because like his eye is still like, tabaxi sized. But it's glowing. It has like a bright yellow glow.
Oh! Oh, that's really interesting. Huh. Alright. Alright. Alright.
Before you start your turn, Danny,
Yeah?
Edelweiss, there's a rumbling from below you. It seems it's coming from the cargo hold. And then shooting straight up from like kind of the grating next to you. Flying through the air. It's like so high that you see it too, Danny.
Yeah.
A barrel pops out. Lands on the ground.
The fuck?
I swear if that's Chippy.
Better fucking not be. Edelweiss is like, hello?
You may proceed, Danny.
Okay, so
Currently, there's one Fry Queen aggressing on your space while the other Tabaxi is trying to shoot at you.
Oh wait. One brief moment, I forgot that the Warden's battery still does the same amount of damage, right? It was just how the
Yeah.
Oh, okay, which I wasn't paying attention with that at all.
That,
Lovely. Oh wait, no, I have to put spells into it. I should have been doing that yesterday.
Damn.
Balls. Damn it. Oh well, I know that now. So I'm in direct line of sight of both of them.
yes.
Is there anywhere I can move so I'm at least not in direct line of sight of the Tabaxi?
You could try to duck behind like this area over here, but that would impose, unless you disengage, that would impose
Yeah.
attack of opportunity.
You know what? I'm just gonna
Misty step and remove myself from the situation. I think that would be good.
Okay, I'm just going to
I guess I'm going to get on the ship. I guess I'll go. How far? It's 60 feet, right?
30 feet.
30 feet. So I'm just gonna plop myself right there. And, just get out of the way. That's 30 feet, right? I'm not
Yeah.
dumb. Okay, yeah.
So
Hey! We have a problem. Oh my lord! What in the hell did you two do?
I mean, really, I don't know how you can lay the blame at me for this. I've done nothing wrong. Isn't that right, Mr. Click Click? He nods to the Thrycreen he slashed.
it's grasping at its head, as if something is screaming directly at it.
Clearly, he's not having a good day.
You said when he said click click?
Or is it
He did
just
that?
doing that in general? Or did it, or like Danielle said, did it do that specifically when I said click click?
No, it's just been doing that in general.
Okay.
Why is there a
Like,
barrel?
Ever since you stabbed him.
Oh, weird.
I don't know why there's a barrel. I honestly, it's just at this point, I've just learned not to question things too terribly much.
Which one looks the most damage out of the two attacking Edelweiss?
The top one for sure.
The top one. I will Eldritch Blast the top one, and I get 2 beams.
First one hits. Second one misses.
Pew.
5 damage as you just blast it into this other guy right here. At this point, some of the dude bro ancestral projections start like speaking up like, whoa, bro, back off, bro.
Bro, our fight, bro. Honor duel, bro. Bro, respect the honor duel.
You want to start something?
Can Red see the ghosts from
Oh
here?
yeah, 100%.
Red would be very transfixed at that and just staring at it. Like to the point that like the face that she's making is like this mixture of confusion and then irritation. And Edelweiss is probably really confused.
I forgot to make my second attack. I'm an idiot.
Oh no.
You know now.
I know now. I'm just
And-
like,
Is that your turn?
I will end my turn. I'm going to go feed the baby, so can
No worries. Salty Dalty's up.
I want to be here for Salty Dalty though. So I'll
Oh,
stay and I'll
The
leave.
true support. Let's see, he's just gonna do mostly the same thing of just attempt to cleave just everything around him.
the bros are just like, yeah! Rip and tear, bro! Rip and tear! Show off them
So-
gains!
Strikes at this
Watch
top one just so he can keep like the bros on that guy. Just swing, kind of just nicks off another piece of carapace. What you see just go flying off while his blade just like kind of just. So here's how I see this. Like, swing upwards, motions his body so it comes crashing down on the one behind him.
Ooh, yeah.
17 damage. As you see wood planks just start coming off the ship. He's violent, feral.
He's a stray.
Edelweiss just like sees that.
Whip. You watch him nay nay. Watch
Edel-
him whip. Watch him nay nay. Go ahead.
Edelweiss just sees that and goes, "Oh, come on now, Exalted Moon. You have to leave something for the rest of us."
I've been waiting for this for days. I live for what is happening. At this point, you all feel a kind of rumble as his turn ends. Everyone make me dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity save and throw. I don't have those anymore. Oh. Well, not too bad. Oh, I didn't want that. Bad.
I'll make Exalted Moon make one too.
Ba-doo, 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 ba-doo.
Red is so
Alright.
very unhappy.
Red, you're able to kind of keep your balance, but like Edelweiss and Exalted Moon both fall prone. Because the ship, how it's already leaning forward, it's starting to lean more and more until like the plane is starting to become like more diagonal.
Oh, that's unpleasant.
Even with the tentacles? Wow, okay.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Brother! What
All
is
the-
that?
all the Frycreens seem to just kind of like, they seem to know what's going on, so they're hanging on. So, okay, this guy's prone. Edelweiss prone. And he just shouts out, I don't know!
No! What are those?
What? Bro, 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 bro.
Bro, 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 bro.
Why do you have a hype group?
Something is happening with the ship. And currently the Frycreen are taking advantage of that.
Oh, everyone's going to die. Literally everyone here is going to die. That way I can strangle my brother.
Leap.
My brother is going to... You again!
You just gotta check this kid's AC real quickly.
I'm gonna use blah 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 ward.
Which ward?
This one.
I remember I have abilities that I'm using this time.
Oh, you have this.
I
Oh,
have
okay.
this.
Alright. I'll get to that in just a moment. Exalted Moon takes 11 damage
Oh my lord.
from basically getting his shit kicked in while he's down.
I like to imagine
Oh,
the
dude,
pros
bro.
are like, boo, boo.
Yes.
At this point, after like attacking him, one of them starts to run off. Like kick him while he's down and run.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, the bros are not gonna be happy about that.
Bro! I just have to check for Edelweiss too. What's your AC?
19.
Only one attack hits you out of all of the advantages. Which rolled like a 1 on damage, so you take 2 damage. As a blade just narrowly comes across to your face, but lands like katana to the side of your arm instead, but it nicks you. 2 damage.
Not the best you got, friend.
The one attacking red is disadvantage.
Boss is here to
What the
protect
fuck?
me. What the what?
Oh, sorry. Oh, there it is. Never mind. Sorry, I thought something in my spell list was incorrect and I was very concerned. It's fine, though.
Okay, so here's how this goes. You cause one attack to become disadvantaged, right? So you kind of just hit that ward, that attack just bounces off you, but then like the rebound shot hits you,
Ow.
dealing 6 damage to you.
Ow!
Now you gotta make a concentration check.
You do.
I do? Why?
Concentration.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
Concentration.
concentration.
'Cause you got hurt.
My brain heard Constitution. And I was like, what?
I mean, that is concentration, to be fair.
Oh, I failed.
Wait, what? How does that work? I almost never have to do those, so I never remember.
It was, fuck it, what's it? Hold on. I know how to do things. I just need to recite from the book.
I mean, from memory.
Yeah.
Since he had his turn start in the field, did he take the damage?
Yeah, that's true, actually. Roll me the 3d6.
Hold on, let me double check to make sure it was just if you start your turn there, you take damage.
It is when you start your turn.
Okay.
Okay.
DC equals to 10 or half the damage you take, whichever number is higher. So I'll call that a pass, since you hit dead on 10.
Okay.
But he still takes like 16 damage from being in the tentacle field. So as he's just leaping towards you, like so many tentacles are like bouncing him back and forth before he finally lands. Okay, before I progress next turn, I'm gonna bear back real quickly.
Cool, I'm gonna go feed the cat, BRB.
Quick break.
Gonna go get food, BRB.
Hello, I'm back. Oh, I'm the only one back.
Oh, I'm here.
Hello.
I literally just got back.
Damn.
Same. Hello.
Damn, nice. Good job, gamers.
Good teaming. Your good work, team.
Yeah,
Bro
good
fan
work.
for life.
Bro fan for life.
Bro, yeah, high five.
Oops.
Bro, yeah, high five, bro.
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 Bro. I accidentally deleted the ballista on accident. Give me a second.
Which list?
Ballist.
Oh, the ballista. Oh, the ballista. Okay, okay.
Yeah, okay, there we go. Alright, I will unfortunately have to wrap up here soon enough.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pick a good point in combat to break off. I apologize.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Thanks. But trust me, it'll be good. Alright. Where was I? Alright, Frycreen attack. At this point, Red, you hear kind of a you hear Foss voice in your head just going, "We have a problem.
Excuse me? What do you mean?
There's a creature behind the ship lifting it up."
But what? I'm sorry, what?
There's a creature behind the ship lifting it up.
What kind of creature?
Big.
No.
Looks similar to the ones you are fighting, but I do notice it's giving them an easy out.
A big like a device!
Hmm?
There is a big Thrycreen on the back of the ship lifting it up!
Edelweiss splayed out on the ship is just like, oh, that's nice.
You blink for a moment, and Faf allows you to see through his own eyes. Real quickly. So, okay, here's Faf.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like kind of just pointing at it, so you see his little hand in your vision.
Oh!
Oh, what the f is that?
It's big.
Oh, no, not really. I don't
But you
recognize
see-
it at all.
That same hell no. Frycreen aren't made this big.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That same kind of damaged area you noticed earlier, there's a small tunnel hole. You see one of the injured Frycreen that just ran off while the dude bros are chasing after it is scrambling towards it.
Oh, lovely. They have an escape tunnel!
That's nice.
Thank you, Edelweiss.
You're welcome, narrator.
At this point, shut the fuck up. At this point, that barrel next to both of you starts like shaking. The lid pops open. Flies off. There's a blur. A leap. A dwarf lands. Following him, a glass lands perfectly on his head. Following that, liquid lands perfectly in the mug. This man is in meditation.
Homest the fuck?
Look at him!
He looks back towards Red, kind of just trying to get his stable footing. Looks over at Red. Well, of all the people to come save my ass.
Huh?
Looks forward at the Frycreen. Remember, looks towards the one that's like assailing Red, I should say. Leap. Like, forward drop kick out. Let's see, I know how to control doors, don't worry. God, how many of these do you get? Oh god.
Is it key points?
Nah, I'm just checking. Yeah, okay. Alright. So he gets 3 of them. Gotcha.
Jesus.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, monks are some shit.
Come on,
Rapid
all the third
fire.
damage.
Boop, boop.
All the third one. Wow, all fours. Good job.
Hell yeah! 10 out of 10.
So just. Fry Cream goes flying back. Knocked out.
Hell yeah.
Looks to you. Servant of Vermilion Star. Good to see you again.
Do I recognize his voice? How long has it been?
Memories come surging back towards you, back when you were blind as shit. A familiar voice that helped guide you back to your Savannah tribe.
Oh, that's right. Dwarves are like aged like a lot longer, so she would have met him.
This is Cyrus, the dwarf Red befriended in her childhood.
Oh my god! I didn't realize your nose was shaped like that. Oh, your beard though.
Oh my
and
goodness.
your face.
Smirk, you're up.
It costs half my movement to get up, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Edelweiss is just going to
Get the fuck up.
like very calmly and almost like casually stand up and dust himself off. Look at the three crane that's closest to him. Get the fuck away from me. And he's going to attack it with his sword.
Don't forget you get 2 attacks.
Oh, I hit the wrong button like a foolish fool.
Oh no.
There we go. And I'm gonna add a level 2 smite to that.
Oh.
He wants this fucker to unalive now.
Alive.
So that's 3d8. Ho!
Okay, so 15. Oh wow.
He's dead.
Just one big swipe. A loud shrill scream followed by just falling over, like nigh bisected at this point with your smite damage, but it just burns up enough to just kind of just torso falls and then legs fall.
Let it be known to all of your kind, mighty bug people, that Sir Edelweiss of Greybanner does not take lightly to those who brush aside the olive branch of peace. And then he's going to turn on the one he attacked earlier, take one step, and he's going to attack his ass as well.
Oh wow.
Do I hit?
You miss.
Damn, I knew it. I was like, nah, it's probably going to be an even 15. That's fine.
So just swipe as it ducks behind, but it's still just grasping its head. Like you see, you're actually noticing from like this far up, it's actually like kind of just digging its own nails into its own head.
Is that the only one that's doing that?
Or have they all been doing this?
Just that one.
Just that one.
Grab that one.
Has he only been doing that since I hit him with my burning sword?
Yeah.
Huh.
Is there a parasite on him? Where did you hit him? Do you see anything?
I hit him, like, in the sternum somewhere, I believe is what Wayward said.
Yeah, somewhere around there. I know where the sternum is.
Yeah.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that'll be my turn, as Edelweiss kind of, like, watches the way he's digging his nails into his head, like, oh. Oh.
Alright, here's how this one's gonna go. Catmandu, all the way up here. He's going to Misty Step as a bonus action. But first, roll me 3d6 for his damage.
Enemy uses Misty Step. Wait, no, that's illegal.
Yeah! Red, make me history check.
History check. Who?
You're starting to kind of remember, like, what tribe this guy might be from, but you notice it almost a bit too late. He's definitely one of the two beach tabaxi tribes, but you've heard stories of the Blood Sands tribe before, but never seen one of in person.
Blood Sands?
Blood Sands.
Blood Sands.
Do
to
I
be
know
c-
anything about them? Like anything at all?
Just urban legends and like stories to scare kids.
Oh, great.
I want to ask, like, what?
Give me
If
one
it's a time
second.
crunch, if it's a time crunch thing, then like we can do it some other time. But ah!
No bueno.
Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Have that? No, I don't. Osiris. Like,
Okay, you pass, he fails.
Saving
I'm just like I
clicking.
can just like roll high on the saving throw today. First time, the new token is giving me good luck.
Mhm.
All right.
This is so off brand.
Takes the Bugman next to him that's unconscious. Just kind of looks at you, snaps his fingers. Thunderstep.
Oh.
What the hell?
You take 7 damage, Red. Cyrus takes the full brunt.
Hi, but
So all of you hear this thunder. Let me see here. I don't believe that knocks anyone back. It's just within 10 feet. Yeah, so he just takes this guy, teleports somewhere, boom, but you take that damage.
Rude! Rude! Rude!
I can dispel my thing now. Unless I'm gonna throw someone in it, but I don't think I want it. It's kind of far.
Alright. And unfortunately, I'm gonna have to cut off combat here.
Okay.
Still
No
taking over
problem.
an hour.
yeah.
Alright. Sorry this session was kind of shorter than usual, but thank you all for like being here with me.